Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Organically Ashley. For those of you who are new here, you can expect to see non-toxic living content, personal development, personal growth, all things spiritual to connect you to your inner light and to get back to the basics of living one with nature and the universe or God. So with that being said, on today's topic, I'm going to be discussing something called soul contracts and how to let go of people and things that no longer serve you. So a lot of times as we go through this evolutionary journey, which we call life, we meet people, and sometimes those people are just a blip in our timeline. They're not supposed to be there forever. They're supposed to teach you something, or you're supposed to teach them something. It's a learning lesson. So what oftentimes happens is that we hold on to the past or people that no longer serve us. And I'm talking about, let's say you've done everything in your power to try to make things right, or you exhausted all of the means to save this relationship. Now, if you did the best that you could and you were a good person and all of these things, and it's just no longer serving you, you have to let go of it. That's God and the universe telling you to let go, and that when one door closes, another door opens. So with that being said, when we come into this life, when we're in the upper realms, we make soul contracts. So what that means is that maybe you were supposed to fix something in a past life. You were supposed to do something. You made a contract that this person is going to be in your life, and you said, I want to fix it. I want this person in my life, vice versa. Now, often what happens is when we come down to this life, it's a little bit more difficult than that, and we try to take on a lot because we don't want to come back to this world. We want to stay, obviously, in a high vibrational place such as heaven, or in a different dimension where there's no pain, there's no suffering, that type of thing. So now, what you can do if you find yourself having a hard time letting go. Let's say you haven't spoke to your best friend that used to be your best friend in years, but you still think about them no matter what you do. You just can't get them out of your head, or you can't move forward. That could be because you guys are connected in a soul contract. So what you have to do is you have to break the soul contract. You have to let it go. You have to say, I've exhausted my powers. I've done what I could, but this is no longer serving me. So I will tell you what I've done and it works, and what you should do to let go of a relationship, a friendship, an intimate relationship, anything that doesn't serve you. You can do this exercise. So I have my book right here. I want you to get a book, a pen or paper. It doesn't have to be a book. I have my book right here. And I want you to basically release this energetic contract, okay? So picture yourself tearing up this contract. So I want you to write the following. I picture me tearing up this contract with X, Y, and Z. We tried, it didn't work. Let's tear it up. Let's tear up the contract. I release you. I forgive you. I let you go. You go your way, I go mine. We don't have to be connected anymore at all. Okay? So that is what you're going to write. Now, you're not going to just write it, you're going to feel it. If you feel like you really can't, you still think about your ex that you have not been with for 10 years or 5 years or whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be that long, but you get my point. You're gonna wanna do this because chances are you have an energetic soul contract with this person. So you guys are still attached in the spiritual world. You need to cut this cord, okay? You need to energetically cut the cord so you can move forward. So when you do this, you want to physically also rip up this paper, throw it out, burn it, do whatever you got to do. And even if they hurt you, okay, even if they lied to you, deceived you, manipulated you, whatever it is, you have to find within your soul forgiveness. This is the key. This is one of the hardest things to do on this planet, okay? Because we're like, no, he hurt me, he hit me, or she hit me, or she deceived me, or she did this, or she did that. And it's like, it's all completely valid, but in order to let go and in order to be at your highest self, forgiveness is the number one thing. So when you write this, you have to picture yourself forgiving this person. Even if they don't forgive you, even if they have hatred, that's okay. But you are picturing yourself releasing it. You tried, it just didn't work out, and that's okay, okay? So picture yourself really saying, I forgive this person. You know, we tried, it didn't work out, I release you, and you're not bound by this contract anymore. And when you do this, you are allowing yourself to live a happier, healthier, more abundant life. Because you're not focusing on the past. You're able to move forward. You're not holding grudges, because all of these things make you sick. Okay? A lot of sickness comes from stress, comes from holding on to hate and anger. So if you really want to live in your true authentic self, you have to release it. That's just the way of the world. And listen, it's not easy. It took me a while. I'm still a work in progress, but I promise you, when you do these things, it will work. It may not work instantly, but eventually you will see that it will work. So let me know in the comments down below if you struggle with letting go of the past or people that hurt you, and let me know if you try this exercise and if it helped you. And stay tuned for more content to help you live your most authentic, highest self, version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.